Hello friends and welcome to the channel. This is Stormhaven Gaming, I'm John and this is Timberborn. Okay, we are, second day in of the drought. We've got 6 days left. We should be absolutely fine. We've got plenty of water in storage and we've got plenty of water in our various reservoirs. We've got a decent amount of food, could be doing with some more. We do have cassavas to ferment. We do have soybeans to ferment. Let's have a look. Let's have you concentrating on harvesting some of that kohlrabi, shall we? We've planted up another field of kohlrabi over here, and I've put in a second farmhouse, which we will set to harvest to assist with that. I've also put in a lumberjack flag over here and marked these trees for cutting. And I am in the process, oh, there we go, of putting in a lumberjack over here as well to get rid of these dead trees. Up here, our extractor is in and is starting, or will be soon starting, to make extract. Quite why it hasn't started yet, I'm not sure. Maybe it needs more bad water. Yeah, probably needs more bad water. We're waiting for our medium tank to store the extract to be built. We need gears for that, and we're obviously just relying on the gears out of this gear workshop up here. Yeah, that's where we are. So the first order of business for today is obviously getting through the drought. Shouldn't be a problem. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'm going to turn off these two water pumps here to save the water in this reservoir for a while. We've got 3 pumps in this lagoon. We've got 2 pumps in that lagoon. We should be fine, although all of this is connected. This is the only sort of separate water supply we have, because this gate is open and these gates are all open. So all of this basically is one water supply that we've got 5 water pumps in. That should be enough to keep our supply pretty much stable at least. So we shouldn't have any problems there. Right, what is next? Good question. I do want to start looking at getting these overhangs unlocked. And I was thinking about building across these fields here. Now, I measured it out as I needed the 5x1s. I needed the 6x1s, but somebody in the comments mentioned I should have 5x1. Let's have a look. We're going to need taller ones for the soybeans, are we? Yeah. Okay, so soybeans are a taller crop. We need taller ones there. So what does that leave us with there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so if I want to put them over the path, I'm going to need the 6x1 overhangs, not the 5x1s. There's only 10 tiles across, but I need an additional one for each side to allow the overhang to sit. And then we can probably just put some steps up there, can't we? Some steps up in this corner, and then we'll have all of that space. What do we want then? 3,000 science for that. Ooh, we're a little bit away from that, aren't we? Just a little bit. We've got ourselves, what, 7 inventors' huts. Is that going to be enough, or do we want some more? Let's make it a nice round 8, if nothing else. Yep, let's stick one in there as well. Right. I'll spin on, probably till the end of the drought, see how we go. We should be fine. There shouldn't be any problems. But if there are, I'll come back and we'll deal with them. There's the end of the drought. As expected, we did absolutely fine. Still got 1,000 water. We've got 734 food. All that is good. Still got plenty of water in all of our Reservoirs, so all of that is good as well. I will start to set these roughly where I think they need to be set in order to maintain the flow. There we go. Actually, we'll bring this one and this one up a little. And we need to drop this one down the same. There we go. Right. Yeah, so we're pretty full on wood. We're doing pretty well there. The drought has evaporated some of the overspilled bad water that we had down here. We've still got a little bit of this mixed water here, but that will evaporate eventually. Everything else along here is gone, so that's good. Yeah, in terms of research, we're at 1,500. So 6 days basically gave us 500 science. Yeah, it's okay. Bit less than 100 a day, but that's okay. What we're looking for now is obviously our industry to pick back up and start producing planks and gears down here as well. I'm going to leave this lumber mill off for the moment. I'd rather keep going with the food and the gears up here. Yeah, so we've got metal being produced. We have a massive 39 blocks of metal. Great. These overhangs do use metal, and quite a lot of it. So we'll want to build up a decent stock of metal before we start messing around with the overhangs. But we've got some time before we can afford the overhangs anyway. It's fine. In the meantime, what are we going to do? Well, apart from just building up resources, not a huge amount. We do have this space over here that we can use. I'm not going to do anything with it just at the moment. Obviously, it's fertile, so we can use it for planting whatever we want. I was thinking about setting up a small area to plant coffee beans. Because we are not yet growing coffee beans. But then we'd need to unlock the... Where are we? Coffee brewery, which is an additional 500 science points. We could string that up here next to the centrifuge. That would be fine. There's plenty of power available from the engine there. So that's not too bad. I've turned on a couple more of these breeding pods. So we've only got 2 switched off at the moment. Just to kind of build things back up again. We've had a few, as you can see, a few deaths from old age recently without any births to counteract it. So we're just trying to balance that out for the moment. Don't want to grow too quickly. Okay, the bad water here has returned, which is, I mean, it's goodish news because it means we can start pumping, which means we'll be able to build up our stock of extract as well. Okay. I'm going to spin on for a couple more days, I think. We've got no real work going on at the moment, so it is just going to be a case of building up the resources that we need, really, which is gears. I'm going to put in another water tank. Probably need one quite central, so let's do that. Let's put it in there. Yeah, that's a good idea. We definitely need more water storage. Okay, hopefully the water should return relatively soon. But I'll spin on for a couple of days and we'll see where we get to. I may have misjudged how open those floodgates should be. Okay, day 5, and we're doing fine. We've got just over 2,000 science, so that's progressing nicely. Our new water storage is in over here, and starting to fill up, which is also nice. We're building up a bit of a stock of extract over here for when we need it. Other than that, everything's going okay. We've got a few injured beavers, but we should have plenty of medical beds for them to use, although judging by the popularity of them, we might need some more. Alright. Let's have ourselves... Where are we? Well-being, that's what we're looking for. Let's pop ourselves... Where should we put them? Let's put them out there, out of the way a little bit. That should be fine. I've just thought we don't actually have any storage over here for prepared food. Yeah, it's only the raw stuff that they can't eat. So we'll want a bit of storage over here for these houses, ideally. Let's clear out that little space as well there. We might as well, in fact, get rid of all of that, because we don't need any of it. So, get rid of that, and I'll put some storage in over there. Housing-wise, we are fine. We're still losing quite a few beavers through old age, but we're starting to replace them a little bit now. We do have 6 workspaces empty, which is unfortunate, but as I say, we will replace those over time. I'm tempted to turn these breeding pods back on. Yeah, go on. I'll turn them back on for a little while and see what we can do. Yeah, maybe. We'll see. Well, I'll keep an eye on that. Our mangroves are grown, and we're just waiting the last couple of days before they start producing fruit. So that'll be a new source of food for them, which will be good. Yeah, you know what? Over here, we are going to get rid of you, because you're not a lot of use anymore. And we are going to put in... Yeah. Yeah, okay, I'm going to need to put in another forester. That's somewhat annoying, but it is what it is. So we'll pop that in there. And then we'll put in some coffee bushes out here and some storage for said coffee beans. And we'll build up a stock of those, and then we can, when we've got the spare science, we can unlock the coffee brewery as well. Right, that's the plan. It's building up science time. I'll do that some more. I'll come back probably when we get the warning for the next drought, unless we get some major progress between now and then. Okay, day 11, we've just got the drought warning, and it is going to be a drought. That should be okay. Not done much. We're up to 2.7 thousand science, so we're nearly there. We might be there by the time the drought starts. Probably we'll just be slightly off. In terms of our population, we're still not great. I've turned off a bunch of these lumberjack flags because we don't need them at the moment. I've turned off our forester and our gatherer over here because the coffee beans haven't grown yet, so there's not a lot of point in having them doing nothing. I've put in some storage over here for coffee beans. I've put in some storage over here for fermented soy. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm wondering if we actually need more breeding pods. Whether we've got to the stage where 8 is no longer enough to keep going. I'll leave it until the start of the drought. We'll see how we do. We might have a few spare beavers by then. We've got 8 children, so, you know, they are growing up, but they're also dying off at a fair rate as well. So that's the issue we have at the moment. I've paused the extractor over here for the moment. We've got a decent amount of extract, 162 extract. We're just building up our stock of bad water again. I'm probably going to leave that off until at least the start of the drought. Give ourselves a chance to fully stock up again, really. I could put in another bad water pump down here, but we don't have the beavers, so not a lot of point. Yeah, that's basically where we are. I am in the process of putting in some steps up to another level to put in some more storage over here. like so, for more kohlrabies. There we go. We are harvesting mangrove fruits. They're being eaten pretty much as soon as they're harvested. But, you know, we are harvesting them. So that's something. Yeah, that's basically where we are. Not doing too bad. It's a bit slow, but, you know, I want to get to these overhangs, basically. That's what's slowing us down. I could be spending this lovely science on useful things, but I want the overhangs. That's what I want. So that's what I'm going for. I'll spin on to the start of the drought. There we go. 7 days. Again, shouldn't be an issue. We don't have as much water as we should have, but that's fine. Not quite sure why we're short on water. Let's turn one of these on for the moment. I don't want to turn it on too much because we don't want to drain this, ideally. But we should be alright. Still got 780 and plenty of water to draw from, so we should be fine. Everything else is going okay. Obviously nothing else has been built, but we do have our 3,000 science points. So, I'm putting in some steps up here. I need to put in a platform there. Now, overhangs. How much does this cost? 12 metal, we have 72. Yes, please. There we go. We'll start with that and see if that works and see if that still allows these cassavas to grow underneath. Exciting stuff. We haven't managed to build up a full stock of bad water, but we're doing all right. There's still a little bit to pump out of here before it all drains away in the next, probably the next couple of hours, but, you know. Everything is closed off. Everything is ready to go. Right, I will spin on until these are built. We're a little over halfway through the drought, and as you can see, we've got our first 3 overhangs in. Everything underneath seems to be growing perfectly fine. There doesn't seem to be an issue there. Now, some of you may be asking why I put the entrance point there and left a 1-tile gap on that side. Well, firstly, because I might want to come across here, but secondly, I was thinking about unlocking one of these row houses and putting them in sort of along, sort of face to face along the side like that. That will give us 2 spaces in the centre. Okay, well, if I put one there and one there, that will leave us a space there where we can put decoration. That's what the word I was looking for. So let's have ourselves a couple of bushes either side there. We'll bring the path down that far and bring it in like that, and then let's have a look. What have we got? We've got this row house, which is 3 stories high, or this one, which is 4 stories high. Let's go with this one, I think. Yeah, let's pop that in like so. I was going to say we could put a platform in there, but that's not going to help us, is it? No. Oh, well, never mind. Yeah. Yeah, let's do that. That I like. I'm not sure what I'm going to do over here yet. Could put in some storage. We could put in some industry. We'll leave that open for the moment. But we'll get these set up. And I'll come back probably at the end of the drought at this point. Oh, one other thing. Somebody mentioned in the comments that I should have just put the deep water pump in here instead of building platforms down here. Yeah, absolutely could have done, absolutely should have done. But this is all temporary anyway. I'm thinking that we're going to be using explosives to sort of square this off at a later date. So these are going to come out and be replaced anyway. So this is just temporary. But I am putting in another one here. Oh, I didn't want to do that. I wanted to do that. There we go. So we'll get a bit more water. Not that water's a problem at the moment. I've paused this again. In terms of population, we've now got 6 unemployed beavers, but we do have a lot of paused workspaces, so we'll unlock that. How far are you off? About 3 days. Okay, we'll leave that for the moment then. This lumberjack is working and clearing this little space down here. Yeah. Everything else is going absolutely fine. So, I'll spin on. And the water returns. Well, starts to at least. But yeah, we did fine. The droughts really aren't an issue for us at the moment. I've already set the floodgates to their necessary positions, so that's all good. Our 6 overhangs are in. And everything still appears to be growing fine underneath, which is nice. We've got our planters in either side of the path there, which is very cute. And we'll... there we go. We are working on the first of these row houses. Waiting for the last couple of logs. They shouldn't take long. They should be on their way now, in fact. So, that's all good. Right. What else am I going to do? Well, we've still got a 1 gap space here. What I was thinking, I could put in another... overhang here, which probably isn't a bad idea. So let's get another one in there. I'm going to put in some steps there with a platform there, like so. Do I want to do it like that? No, let's do it like that. Yeah, and then we'll put in another one. Will we do it that way? Yes, we'll do it like that for the moment, and we'll bring the path like that. In fact, we'll bring the path like that. And then we'll get another couple of these row houses like that. Do I want to do it like that? No, I don't, do I? No, I don't. Okay. Sorry. Sorry. We don't want to do it like that. I want to do it like that. Yeah. And I'm going to put the row house there. I'm going to put another bush in there. And then I'm going to put in... am I? No, I'm going to put that in there. Yeah. Yes, that's what I'm going to do. Okay. Okay. That's it to start with. I'm going to put something in there, but I don't know what yet. Bring the path around probably across there like that. Put in another row house there. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Or maybe some back scratchers or something in there instead. Yeah. But we're also going to want to expand our overhangs this way. Right. Yes, let's get on with that. Okay. Yeah, okay, good. Right. These should start operating soon as the water returns. Okay, our coffee beans have started to grow, so let's unpause our gatherer there so we can start collecting coffee beans. Now, coffee brewery is 500. We can afford it. We need treated planks for that, so we can't make it. Which means we're going to need a tapper's shack, which is 500 points. We'll get a tapper's shack, and we will put it in here. And we will deselect those trees. So we've already got some that have got pine resin on them. We'll need somewhere to store the pine resin. I think it stores in one of these. Yes, pine resin can store there. Right. Okay, and then we will need the wood workshop, which costs 800 science points. And 250 horsepower. Think we're going to need another engine, aren't we? Yeah. Okay, that's fine. We'll get the building work that we need doing first, and then I'll come back. Okay, day 5, and our little raised housing and leisure area is coming along. I've put in a couple of birthing pods, breeding pods over here, just to sort of up our stock of those. I'm putting in a couple of scratchers here, and I was having a look, and where are we? The detailer to customize beavers' tails would fit nicely in one of these spaces along here. I figure I should leave the 3x2 space there for something else. We could get another housing block in there if we wanted to. And we could put a detailer in there. But this also requires treated planks, so we need to get that sorted first. And I'm just going to daisy chain another engine up here. Like so. And this is going to be our big industrial area around here. So I'm going to... Where are we? Wood. We want the wood workshop. It's 800 points. We don't quite have enough still. Okay, so we'll wait till the engine's built. By the time that's done, we should have enough science to put in the wood workshop up here as well. And then we'll... In fact, let's start clearing out these dead trees. Then we can get some storage for... planks and treated planks up here as well. Okay. Other than that, there's not a lot going on, so I'll spin on. Day 10. We've got ourselves our little industrial section set up here. We've got our centrifuge, we've got our wood workshop, and we've got an industrial lumber mill up here because we're not doing great on planks at the moment. We're using them... Basically, we're turning most of them into gears, honestly. But I've switched off this gear factory over here and restarted the industrial lumber mill. I'm wondering if it's worth putting a gear factory up on here. Or maybe over here. Not a bad idea, but we're alright for the moment. We just want to build up our stock of planks again. So we've started making the treated planks. So that's good. There's a couple of things that we can make with those, including the detailer, which is 1,000 points to unlock. And also the coffee brewery, which is only 500. So that's probably what we'll go for first. And 200 horsepower, we can fit that up on here, no problem. It's probably not going to fit in there, is it? Oh, it will. That's nice. That'll fit nicely in there. Yeah, okay. And then we'll think about overhangs to bring the power up. And spread some more industrial units above it. I think we decided we need to be about 5 high for this. We might get away with 4. We might get away with 3, actually. No, 3 high, we're still going to get some clipping through the top of there, so we need to be 4 high. So if we come on to our, where are we? Our paths and structures, grab ourselves an overhang. Yeah, like that, basically. Yeah, that would clip through. It looks like it'll let us build there, but it will clip through. So I think we'd be better off going at that height. Yeah, better off going at that height. Okay. Okay. I mean, the easiest way to do that would be to come off the top of here, wouldn't it? Well, we don't need to worry about that just yet. We'll think about that. We've still got, what, 20 science to collect before we can unlock the coffee brewery. That won't take very long at all. So as soon as that's done, we'll unlock that and pop that in there. And I think that's going to be it for this level of the industrial sector up here. So it will go in like that. So we just need to bring the path around like that. I need to leave this clear so we can bring the power up, obviously. Yeah, alright. Okay, I will bring the path around, but I'll bring it around like so. There we go. And leave that space free to bring the power up to the top level. Right. 500 science. There we go. See, I just need to waffle on for a few moments and we're good. There we are. Get that built. Right. I'll spin on till either that's done. Oh, we need some storage for the coffee. Let's pop it down there. It's a bit of a distance away from the brewery, but that should be okay. We're not in any rush to brew coffee, so that should be fine. I'll spin on. Day 16, and it's the bad tide. It's only going to be one day. I mean, yeah, we barely have to worry about that. I have closed everything up, possibly slightly early in some cases, but that's fine. I've left, obviously, this channel through here open. I've left this channel through here open. And I've opened this channel down here. So that should basically, hopefully, flush all of this bad water out before it has time to sort of collect in the, you know, worrisome spaces. But we'll see. Our little industrial area here is done. Our coffee brewery is in. Our storage tank for coffee is in as well. This water tank doesn't appear to be getting a lot of water, honestly. I'm going to leave that one off for the bad tide. Should I? It's only one day now. Let's turn it on. That's fine. Our population is slowly increasing. I mean, again, we're getting a lot of death waves, but we're getting a few growth spurts as well, which is nice. Yeah. But I think we'll leave it there for this episode. We've got our overhangs in. I'm very happy about these. Yeah. This is good. I like this. I like the idea of just stacking multiple layers of these all over the place. That's going to happen. Obviously, we are going to need more metal for that. How are we looking at the moment over here? Yeah. Okay, well, in which case, we're probably going to want to... Oh, no, I'm lost. Where are we? There we go. Once we start setting up our overhangs on this section here, what we'll probably want to do is set up another smelter over here straight away. So we start getting more metal blocks in. Just having a look at where the next target for salvage is going to be. Yeah, maybe. That's probably the easiest one, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, that's probably the next one we're going to be targeting. Okay, anyway. I was worried that we hadn't really done much this episode, but I think we're actually all right. We've got the overhangs unlocked and in. We've got some more housing unlocked and in. We've got the wood workshop and the coffee brewery in. We've got some coffee planting going on. Yeah, I think we're doing all right. Let me know what you think in the comments below, though. Please do give us a like and a subscribe. It really does help the channel out, and I'm really trying to get the channel to grow, and obviously me recording more episodes and getting them out more quickly would probably help. But yeah, let me know what you think below. Give us a like and a subscribe, and join us next time. Until then, I've been John. This has been Timberborn. Please do take care of yourselves, stay safe, and bye-bye.